Alrighty then. Welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. As we're getting set for the second game of our triple header for you today. It's an NFC Central matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Both teams come in at 2-1. The winner of this game will be tied with Detroit atop the division. Detroit just dismantled Seattle 30-0. We have some of our picks in already. Mech is going with the Bears. Jax is now going with the Bears. Mech is 0-1. Jax is 16-15. Viking Skywalker is going with the Vikings. No surprise there. He's 7-2 now. And Evil Dead is going with the Vikings. He's 33-27 on the season. And let's see. TMG has yet to show up tonight. We don't see Braden or CJ here. Hopefully they'll show up. So all the picks are in from our panel of experts who are here right now. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that subscription, that notification bell and the subscription stuff, all that stuff. Let's head out to Soldier Field. Vikings Bears here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. It's the Vikings and the Bears. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Jax and Mech both have the Bears. Viking Skywalker and Evil Dead both have the Vikings in this one. Both teams are 2-1 coming in. The winner of this game will be tied with Detroit atop the NFC Central. It looks like Chicago will kick off. Minnesota will get the ball first. It is raining here in Chicago. A light rain is falling. Temperatures in the low 60s. There's the kickoff. From the 7-yard line on the return for Minnesota, number 21. That's Darrell Wilson, the rookie out of Notre Dame, on the return. And now Jay Foster, the fifth-year quarterback out of Michigan, will come out to lead the offense. Wonder where TMG is. It's a Tuesday. He's off Tuesday, Wednesday. His Bengals are up next. I hope he shows up. 1st and 10, Minnesota. They'll start their own 26-yard line. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster to Rondé James on an end around. It goes nowhere. Corey Walters, the linebacker, comes in and makes the tackle, a loss of 2 yards. Vikings try some trickery on the first play. Rondé James, the 4th-year receiver out of Arizona. A loss of 2. Be 2nd and 12. Four wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster throws underneath. Caught by Rondé James out to the 34-yard line. Got 10 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 2. Opening possession of the game. Here live from Chicago. The Bears, as Mecky Mech says. In the offset eye, 3rd and 2. Foster hands off to Phil Maffa, and Maffa kind of slipped there and goes down shy of the marker, but there's a flag down. Holding on the Vikings. The Bears will probably decline. They didn't get the first down. I would decline it. Yep, make it 4th down, and they will. So the Vikings go 3 and out on the opening drive. James Spalding, the rookie punter out of Baylor, will come on to punt. Spalding back to punt, gets the punt away. This will be fielded at the 15-yard line. Bringing it back for the Bears is Gavin Sparks, who brings it back out. to the 20-yard line. And now the starting quarterback for Chicago, Jason Plunkett, in his 12th year out of Army. He spent 6 years with the Chiefs, and now he's in his 6th year with Chicago. So the Vikings went 3 and out, and Chicago will now start their first drive at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Bears on 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Dylan Neal, and Neal makes his way out to the 29-yard line. The 7th year back out of Missouri, a gain of 9. And bring up 2nd and 1. Jack says, Bears. Bears. Evil Dead likes his purple people eaters. 2nd and 1 from the 29-yard line, 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett throws downfield, a jump ball, incomplete. They were looking for Adam Montgomery, and that was knocked away by Alex Woodson, number 31, the defensive back, in his 5th year out of Miami. 3rd and 1 for the Bears now at their own 29. Got a great crowd here tonight. Appreciate it. 3rd and 1. Plunkett under center. Plunkett rolls out, throws downfield. Oh, he overthrows a wide open Robert Seacrest. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, the Vikings went 3 and out, and now the Bears go 3 and out on their opening drives. Andrew York will come on to punt for Chicago. We have a steady rain here at Soldier Field this afternoon. York gets the punt away from the 22-yard line. Actually, they call it the 24. The fair catch is made by Ace Ellington. And now the Vikings, this will be their second possession. They'll start the 24-yard line, scoreless, with 6:01 left to play in the first quarter. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Phil Maffa, and Maffa gets outside out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 3. And somebody got shaken up on Chicago there. One of the linebackers, number 58. That's Corey Walters, the 12th-year linebacker out of Tulsa. A gain of 3 for the Vikings. It'll be 2nd and 7 at their own 26-yard line. Great crowd here tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. Tell all your friends and neighbors about Jammin' Sports. It'll be 2nd and 7. Vikings at their own 26. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Phil Maffa out to the 33. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 1. Phil Maffa, the 2nd year back out of Clemson. You got to love those Viking throwbacks. Love those uniforms. I use them all the time. 4 wide. 3rd and 1 from the 33-yard line. Foster to Maffa. Picks up the first down and more. Phil Maffa out to the 44. A gain of 11. There you go. There you go, Jax. I'm sure he's well connected. He can tell people. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Foster drops back, throws, and caught underneath by John Mills out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, and he's 2nd and 5. Mills, the 4th-year receiver out of UNLV. 2nd and 5 for the Vikings at their own 49-yard line. 4:45 left in the first quarter, no score. Empty backfield now. Foster in the shotgun, 5 wide. Foster back, throws near side, and incomplete. Maffa couldn't hold on. He was well covered by Andres Walters, the 8th-year defensive back out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down coming up for the Vikings right here. From their own 49. Foster in the shotgun. Foster fakes it inside, throws downfield, caught Making the catch, Rondé James down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 17 for the fourth-year receiver out of Arizona. Rondé James, first down, Minnesota. Misty's back. Say hi, Misty. First and 10 for the Vikings at the Chicago 32-yard line. 4 wide, Foster under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, dumps it outside. Momentum took him out of bounds. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And that was Rondé James again on the sideline. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. That'll stop the clock for the moment with 4:06 left. Now it runs here in the first quarter. From the Chicago 29, Foster to Maffa. And Maffa picks up 2 down to the 27-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Antonio Cheever, the third-year linebacker out of Rice, the former Dolphin. 3rd and 5 for Minnesota at the Chicago 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Foster throws near side. Caught by Underwood, the tight end. Lawson Underwood down to the 16. A gain of 11. The 11th-year tight end out of Iowa. Lawson Underwood, one of the better tight ends in the league. First down, Minnesota at the Chicago 16. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster to Maffa around the outside. And Maffa out to the 16-yard line. No gain. The Bears are right there. Gary Fensick, the safety, came up, made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under 3 minutes left. Here in the first quarter. Vikings on the move. Down to the Chicago 16-yard line. 4 wide for Minnesota. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Phil Maffa to the 14. A gain of 3 yards. On the tackle, number 57, Robert Blecker, the rookie out of Arizona, the linebacker. 3rd and 7 for the Vikings now at the Chicago 14-yard line. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Foster in trouble. He gets sacked back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. Corey Walters on the tackle. In his 14th year out of Tulsa. It'll be 4th down for Minnesota. And they'll kick a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt by Randy Lloyd, the 4th-year kicker out of Utah State. To get the Vikings on the board first. On a cloudy, rainy day in Chicago. From 41 yards. Snap, kick is up. I don't know, barely got over. I think there's a wind going from right to left as well. But it's good. Finally a score for a team I picked. Vikings lead at 3-0. 1:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Both the Vikings and the Bears are 2-1 coming in. Coming into this week, there was a 4-way tie for first. Vikings, Lions, Bears, and Packers were all 2-1. From the 5-yard line on the return, Gavin Sparks out over the 25, out to the 27-yard line. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. So Jason Plunkett comes out to lead the offense for Chicago once again in his 12th year out of Army. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Vikings up 3-0. Four wide. Plunkett under center. Everybody in tight though. Plunkett, hands off. Nope. Rolls out. Throws downfield. Caught. Adam Montgomery out to the 46 of the Vikings. 27 yards to Adam Montgomery in his third year out of San Diego State. First down, Chicago at the Minnesota 46. The Bears have a first down. 1:18 and counting here in the first. Bears come out 4 wide, single back, Plunkett in the shotgun. First and 10. Plunkett throws outside and caught on the sideline. Making the catch, number 89, that's Broderick Shaw, the third-year receiver out of Tulsa. That's going to be a gain of 14. First down, Bears. As we're coming up on a minute left in the first quarter, 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back, throws down the middle, where it's caught by David Webb down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 8. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Webb in his third year out of Arizona. Tell you what, the University of Arizona is well represented in this game. 2nd and 2 from the Viking 24-yard line. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and McNeil gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be third down. The Viking defense was right there. Let's see if they get the play off in time. We're coming up on the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Bears at the Viking 24. Plunkett in the shotgun. McNeil in motion. Plunkett throws. Coming across Montgomery. And Montgomery down to the 14, a gain of 10. At the end of 1, the Vikings up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Viking 14-yard line. Minnesota leads at 3-0. We're in week 4. Both teams are 2-1 coming in. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett fakes a handoff, throws quickly to the tight end. Mike Barber down to the 5-yard line. That was a well-designed play. Good for 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the 5. He did like kind of a half-hearted handoff and just threw it to Barber. 3 wide to the near side on 2nd and 2. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back, throws a fade. And it's caught by Montgomery on the deflection. Touchdown, Chicago. A Viking deflected it, and Montgomery stayed with it. Watch this. Who deflected this ball? It was the linebacker, number 58, Donovan St. Paul, who deflected it. Touchdown, Chicago. Just the way they drew it up. And the Bears lead it 6-3. And now Brandon White will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead it 7-3. 7.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. I know in real life the Bears they've bought property at Arlington Heights. They're going to build a dome stadium there eventually. I have mixed feelings about it. I hate them leaving Soldier Field. They've been there for so long. It's a historic venue. It's downtown Chicago. And I don't like domes. Everyone's getting a dome now. There's the kickoff from the 3-yard line on the return. This will be number 84. That's James Maddox out to the 32-yard line. I'm glad that Buffalo's new stadium is not domed. But the current trend is enclose all the stadiums because they want Super Bowls is what they want. The Titans' new stadium is going to have a roof. Pretty soon, the outdoor venue is going to be a thing of the past. The Browns' new proposed stadium is going to have a roof. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws downfield, and it's caught on the sideline by Rondé James out to the 37-yard line. 31 yards to Rondé James. The Vikings are throwing it downfield quickly, trying to retaliate after the Bears took a 7-3 lead. Yeah, but that still defeats the purpose of having bad weather games. It takes the fun out of the NFL. 1st and 10 in the I formation. Maffa. And Phil Maffa down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 11. When I was a kid, the Vikings back in the 70s, when they were really good, they had such a home field advantage playing at Metropolitan Stadium, especially those winter games. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line in the I formation. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa up the middle, and Maffa down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 12. Yeah, no one wants to go to a game. I would love to go to a game with 2 inches of rain, of snow. I call it the wussification of pro sports. It's what we're seeing right now. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Foster under center in the I. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa breaks a tackle and gets down to the 5. A gain of 8 yards. Be 2nd and 2. Yeah, Misty says she likes the snow games. We have a rain game here. 2nd and 2 from the 5-yard line in the I formation. Vikings trying to retake the lead. Hands off to Maffa. Breaks a tackle in for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run by Phil Maffa. Breaking tackles as he goes. The second year back out of Clemson. Touchdown Minnesota as they retake the lead 9-7. Some poor tackling there by number 95, Bryson Burchett. And the Vikings go up 9-7. Yeah, Misty, your purple team. Misty likes the Bucks and the 2 purple teams. Randy Lloyd for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. Oh, look at this. That didn't quite get there. There's got to be a wind. And the Vikings are up 9-7. They missed the extra point. 5:52 left to play. That might loom large down the line. We'll see. Now this is the same kicker. Let's watch his kickoff. No problem there. From the 7-yard line on the return, Gavin Sparks out over the 25. Well, they'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. First down, Chicago. Vikings up 9-7. 5:48 left to play in the first half here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play in Week 5? Chicago will play at the Vegas Raiders. And Minnesota next week is at San Francisco. 1st and 10 from the 25. They hand off to McNeil. And McNeil gets 2 yards out to the 28-yard line. Oh, yeah, that Lions-Eagles game, that was fun to watch. I remember watching that game back then. That was back when I used to watch the NFL on Sunday. I don't watch it anymore. It's become unwatchable. 4 wide. Plunkett under center on 2nd and 8. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, and it's caught by Robert Seacrest out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. The 10th-year receiver out of Memphis. Well, this one's going back and forth. It's like you score, I score. You score, I score. First and 10 for the Bears at their own 49-yard line. We're coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Plunkett in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. Plunkett quickly looking, throws outside. Caught by McNeil, turns upfield. And McNeil picks up 4 out to the 47-yard line of Minnesota. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Exactly. Absolutely on point there, Viking. On 2nd and 6 from the Viking 47-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil to the 44-yard line. A gain of 3 more. It'll be 3rd and 3. 4:14 left here in the first half. Don't forget, we have the Bengals and the Chiefs coming up after this. It'll be our 3rd game tonight. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett under center on 3rd down. Plunkett to McNeil. Picks up the first down. 7 yards to the 37-yard line. Lawrence Burnside on the tackle, the safety. But it's a first down for the Bears. The Bears. Vikings up 9-7. Bears can take the lead with a field goal. Plunkett in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil, no gain. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 3:20 left here in the first half. Four receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil around the outside, and McNeil to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 yards, be 3rd and 6, under 3 minutes left. Here in the first half. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Plunkett throws downfield, and he had a wide open receiver down there, Seacrest, and he underthrew it. It'll be 4th down. We're going to see another field goal attempt. This will be Brandon White. This will be a 50-yard attempt. They're going to try it from 50 yards. It's windy here today. It's affecting kicks so far. Not that one. He nails that one. It's right down the middle. I think the wind is now going from left to right. 50 yards, he nails it. That could have gone 60. And the Bears take a 10-9 lead with 2:36 left to play here in the first half. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. So we got a good one going on here. It's going back and forth. And now the Bears will kick off with 2:36 left to play here in the first half. Brandon White will kick off from the 7-yard line. On the return, this will be John Mills. Actually, it's not Mills. I'm sorry, number 23. Luke Turner out to the 34-yard line. And the Vikings will take over 1st and 10. They can retake the lead with a field goal before halftime. 2:31 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 2-minute warning coming up shortly. Yeah, I think the wind's on Chicago's side. I think it's going from left to right. 1st and 10 in the I formation. Foster hands off to Maffa. And Maffa picks up 3 to the 37-yard line. Because that kick the other way for the extra point didn't make it. You could tell it got hung up in the wind. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 37-yard line. 2:12 left. We'll probably get one more play before the 2-minute warning. 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster looking in trouble. Needs to get rid of it. He's going to take off. And Foster slides at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Week number 4, both teams are 2-1. The winner joins Detroit atop the division. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Foster drops back, throws, and that was way underthrown. That wet wind is really affecting the balls in the air. It'll be 4th down. James Spalding will come in to punt. Let's watch this punt and see how the wind affects it. Spalding gets the punt away. And not a bad punt. From the 11-yard line on the return, Gavin Sparks out to the 20-yard line. So Chicago with a chance to score once again before halftime. They have all 3 of their timeouts. 1:46 left. The Bears won the division, made the playoffs 2 seasons ago. But last season they went from worst to first, or first to worst in the division. They finished 5-11 last year. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Plunkett throws a screen to McNeil down the sideline, and Leon McNeil out to the 33-yard line, again of 13. 1st down Chicago, 1:30 left. Clock is moving. They don't call timeout yet. Bears up by 1. 4 wide. On 1st and 10, Plunkett drops back. Plunkett is going to take off, and Plunkett gets taken down at the 42-yard line, a gain of 9. And the Bears take a timeout with 1:01 remaining in the half. They have 2 timeouts left. Boy, it's raining pretty good here in Chicago. There's a bit of a fog, too. Well, we're in September. It doesn't snow yet. Here's Chicago in September. We're only in week 4. If it was week, 15, I could see it. 2nd and inches from the 42-yard line, 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett to McNeil down the sideline, and Leon McNeil to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 yards. Another Chicago 1st down. Clock is moving, 45 seconds. I'm surprised they didn't take a timeout here. Letting an awful lot of time slip off the clock. Plunkett back, sets up a screen pass again to McNeil. Down the sideline, he gets out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 30 seconds left. Yeah, at least it's not heavy rain. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 38-yard line. It'd be a 55-yard field goal from here. The Bears still have 2 timeouts. Plunkett in the shotgun, 2nd and 3. Plunkett drops back, throws, and incomplete. He was trying to hit number 89, Broderick Shaw, the 3rd-year receiver out of Tulsa. That'll stop the clock. 27 seconds left in the half, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws near side, and it's dropped. I think it was slapped away by the linebacker, Donovan St. Paul. They were looking for Ryan, Zach Ryan, the tight end, in his 5th year out of Michigan State. It'll be 4th down. Now, the wind is at their backs, and Brandon White nailed a 50-yarder earlier. He's going for 55 now. From 55 yards, the kick is up, and the kick is off to the right. No good. He missed it. Wide right. It remains, it was long enough, but he missed it to the right. It remains a 10-9 lead for Chicago. Minnesota has a short field now. Minnesota still has 3 timeouts. 19 seconds, but they're at their own 45-yard line. They can easily get in field goal range here. All they have to do is go about 20 yards or so, 20, 25 yards, for a decent field goal shot before halftime. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws deep downfield, and it's caught by Rondé James at the 3-yard line. 52 yards, and the Vikings take a timeout with 4 seconds left. Boy, they let some time tick off the clock there. I would have called timeout right away and took a shot at the end zone. Now they only have time for a field goal. But this will be a chip shot, 20-yard field goal attempt by Randy Lloyd. It will give them the lead going into halftime. From 20 yards, Randy Lloyd. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Vikings retake the lead, 12-10, right before halftime. That was set up by a 52-yard pass. 2 seconds left on the clock. Minnesota will have to kick off. That makes Evil Dead and Viking Skywalker happy. Misty says hi to everybody. And now she says goodnight to everybody at 8:49 Central Time. Lloyd will kick off. And it'll be a touchback. Bears, with 2 seconds left in the half, will have it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Vikings lead at 12-10. Let's see what the Bears do here. They might just take a knee, go to halftime. No, they're going to run a play, and they got 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett, he's going to throw it deep. Hail Mary into a crowd, bouncing around, incomplete, halftime. Halftime score, Vikings 12, Bears 10, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to rain-swept Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the third quarter. The Vikings lead the Bears 12-10. Both teams are 2-1. And Braden Mann is now with us. Good to see you, Braden Mann. As we start the third quarter. There's the kickoff. The Bears will get the ball first. From the 9-yard line, on the return, Gavin Sparks, who brings it out to the 28-yard line. I'm doing well, Braden. I hope you are too. Always good to see you. Vikings took the lead right before halftime with a field goal. They lead by 2. 1st and 10 for the Bears from the 28-yard line. If you missed the earlier game, you didn't miss much. The Lions beat Seattle 30-0. You heard me right. 30-0, the Lions over the Seahawks. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett looking. Throws near side and caught. Making the catch, Broderick Shaw out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11, 1st down, Chicago. 4 wide for the Bears, Plunkett under center, 1st and 10. Plunkett, play action, rolls out. Throws downfield, caught by McNeil, turns upfield, and gets out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. We're in the third quarter. Vikings up 12-10. It was a very entertaining first half. It went back and forth. 4 wide for the Bears on 2nd and 5. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett looking. He's going to take off. And Plunkett slides at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. We'll have a third game. It'll be the Bengals and the Chiefs up next. We'll be in Kansas City. We hope Braden Mann hangs out for that. He can get a pick in. 3rd and 3. 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Hands off to McNeil. Picks up the 1st down. McNeil breaking tackles out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 9. 1st down, Bears. The Bears. Chicago now in Minnesota territory. This game a lot more entertaining than the last one, that's for sure. On 1st and 10, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws and caught by Zach Ryan down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Zach Ryan, the tight end. 5:54 and counting here in the third quarter. Bears come out. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Another Chicago first down. Or as Jax would say, the Bears. 1st and 10 Chicago at the Viking 29. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. And it's caught by Seacrest. Out to the 26. A gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. We're coming up on 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Everybody in tight for the Bears on 2nd and 7. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett's going to take off. And Plunkett slides at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So the Bears face a big 3rd down right here. They can take the lead with a field goal. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws near side and caught by Seacrest. And Robert Seacrest out to the 12-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Chicago. Alex Woodson came up and made the tackle. Well, he was open in the flat big time. I have a blog. I recorded a 20-minute blog yesterday. It's in the video section. It's also on YouTube. Just go check it out. Let's just say I was disappointed. Out to the 4-yard line is McNeil. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 4-yard line. A long story short, there is absolutely no 2-minute drill, hurry-up offense in the new game. 2nd and 2 from the 4-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett rolls out. Plunkett throws back across, and it hit the back of a Viking, I think. He hit the back of Lawrence Burnside, the safety. And it'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the 4-yard line. There's a couple other issues, Braden, but that's the main one. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Plunkett looking. Plunkett's going to take off. Touchdown, Chicago. A 4-yard touchdown run by Jason Plunkett. In his 12th year out of Army. Evil Dead's here. Misty was wondering where Evil Dead was. He's here. He'll post Guru up there for you. The Bears go up 16-12. They're up by 4. They'll kick the extra point here. No need to go for 2 in this point. So Brandon White will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Bears up by 5. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead at 17-12. 3:22 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Vikings, the 2-1 Bears. How many lead changes now? 5? 5 lead changes in this game. It's going back and forth. And now White will kick off. From the 5-yard line on the return. This is number 23 on the return. Had to pick up the number. That's Luke Joyner. It's a pretty good return. All the way out to the 40-yard line. Vikings going to have some pretty good field position with 3:16 left in the third quarter, down by 5. First and 10 from the 40. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Phil Maffa down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. We had a great crowd all night tonight. Thank you so much. 5 wide, empty backfield. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws, and it's dropped by John Mills. Incomplete. If I go 0-3 tonight, I'm going to take some strawberry milk shots afterward. I hate strawberry milk. I like strawberry quick. It's good stuff. Have to make sure Misty goes out and gets me some later. 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster rolls out, throws, and a diving attempt. Incomplete. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi. That is the ball.
You know it. It'll be 4th down for Minnesota. I think he stepped away. He's not posting anything. James Spalding back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. And the Bears will have it at their own 20-yard line, up by 5. Chicago can make it a 2-score game with a touchdown. A field goal keeps it a 1-score game. 2:36 left here in the third quarter. We have the Bengals and the Chiefs up next. We'll head down to Kansas City for that one. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil 2 yards out to the 22-yard line. On the tackle, Eric Mason. In his 2nd year or 6th year out of Maryland. Clock is moving. 2:17 and counting. Plunkett in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Plunkett hands off to McNeil out to the 25. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left now in the third. Big 3rd down for the Bears. 3rd and 5 from their own 25-yard line. Vikings trying to get a stop. Jason Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett rolls out. Plunkett's going to take off. Gets the 1st down. And he's forced out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 11. 1st down, Chicago. Now I can see why for Madden 26 it's fine. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Braden. Appreciate it. On 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws outside. And that's caught by number 83. That's Mike Barber, the tight end, out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Good to see Braden back. I haven't seen him in a while. It's been about a week or so. On 2nd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. Gets the 1st down. McNeil all the way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 18. 1st down, the Bears. Leon McNeil in his 7th year out of Missouri. A minute 12 left. We're in the third quarter. It's winding down. The Bears up by 5, trying to make it a 2-score game. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett draws back, throws quickly outside and caught on the sideline by Broderick Shaw. Good for 13 yards and another Chicago 1st down. Bears looking good on this drive right here. .50 left in the quarter. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett quickly throws. That was the play from earlier. They try to get it out to Barber. Incomplete. That was the same play as we saw in the second quarter. Didn't work that time. 43 seconds left in the quarter. Be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Everybody in tight on 2nd down. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett throws deep, and it's picked off by the Vikings coming the other way. That's Jeremy Bell out to the 21-yard line. Just when you thought Chicago might make it a 2-score game, the Vikings defense comes up with a pick. Jeremy Bell picks it off at the 2. Viking Skywalker finally. They were looking for David Webb. But Bell came over and picked it up. 1st and 10, Minnesota now going the other way. If there's any milk left. 1st and 10, Minnesota. They'll start their own 21 with 34 seconds left. Here in the third quarter, they're down by 5, 17-12. Yeah, rinse out the cup. 1st and 10 from the 21. Foster looking, throws, and caught by Thomas Merced, the former Charger, out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 20 seconds left. Yeah, and wash the remote. 2nd and 4 for the 26-yard line. We have the clearest remotes around. Foster throws out to John Mills, out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9, and that's the end of the third quarter. Bears up 17-12 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Soldier Field in Chicago. Misty looked at the screen and she saw the wash the remote. 1st and 10 Vikings from the 35-yard line. Foster back. Foster throws deep. Incomplete. Looking for Rondé James. He was well covered by Gary Fensick. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Minnesota at the 35-yard line. We're in the fourth quarter. Bears up by 5. 4 wide for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Foster back. It's a blitz. Gets it outside to Maffa. Down the sideline. Phil Maffa out to the 40. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. It's been a good game. A lot better than the last game. If you missed the earlier game, Detroit beat Seattle 30-0. No joke. Missy said that wasn't funny. 3rd and 5 for the 40-yard line, even though she's smiling over here. Foster looking, throws outside, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Stephen McMullen, the 4th-year safety out of Oregon. It'll be 4th down. Do the Vikings go for it? 4th and 5 at their own 40-yard line. They'll punt. Jane Spalding back to punt. Gets the punt away. From the 12-yard line on the return, Gavin Sparks out to the 18-yard line. Misty saw that last post. It was tremendously funny. She says she's going to tell Gracie on you. 1st and 10 for the Bears now at their own 18-yard line, up by 5. 7:16 left. So the Vikings could not capitalize off the interception. It remains a 5-point Bears lead. Chicago comes out. Everybody in tight. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil picks up a yard to the 19-yard line. And on the tackle is Ty Martin in his 8th year out of Tennessee, the linebacker. He's one of the Martin triplets. All three of them play linebacker. Zach plays for the Texans, and Ryan plays for the Patriots. 2nd and 9 from the 19-yard line. They pitch it out to McNeil, and McNeil gets taken down. A 1-yard loss back to the 18-yard line. The swarming Viking defense. It'll be 3rd and 10. .637 and counting. Misty's got some headphones she can put in her phone right there. 3rd and 10 from the 18, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Plunkett looking, throws, and caught. Broderick Shaw out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 16 yards, and that's a Chicago first down. The Bears can eat up more time. If the Vikings don't come back and win this, Evil Dead's going to lose his 5th in a row. That hasn't happened in a long time. Misty goes, I beat you. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil picks up 2 to the 36-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Vikings desperately need a stop. Down by 5. 5:45 and counting. Great crowd tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. On 2nd and 8, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil picks up maybe 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 as Ty Martin makes the tackle. And now it's another big 3rd down for the Bears with 5:17 left. Big 3rd down for the Vikings trying to get a stop. 3rd and 5. Bears come out. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett steps up. He's going to take off. He's going to pick up the 1st down. A big run for Plunkett down to the 35-yard line. 26 yards. Jason Plunkett. He didn't just pick up the 1st down. He got big yardage. Down to the Viking 35-yard line. 4:45 and counting. Why'd I cheer? I forgot we're on defense. 4 wide. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws near side and caught by Zach Ryan. A 3-yard gain out to the 32-yard line. He steps out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 4:36 left. Second and 7 from the Viking 32. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff. He's going to take off up the middle, but the Vikings are right there. Be a 1-yard loss. It'll count as a sack. Josiah Hayes, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Kentucky, on the tackle. And now the Bears face another long 3rd down, 3rd and 11 at the Viking 36-yard line. This field is getting muddier and muddier. And so are the players. On 3rd and 11, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett in trouble. He's going to get sacked. All the way back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 9. Number 91, Andy Doris, in his 13th year out of Wisconsin, the defensive end. It'll be 4th and 20. The Bengals and the Chiefs are next, Braden. If you want to give me your pick. I'll take it. It'll be 4th and 20. Under 4 minutes to play, the Bears will punt as the Viking defense comes up big, gets the stop they needed. Andrew York back to punt for the Bears. Braden's going for the Chiefs next game. Thank you, Braden. Kick is away. Oh, he shanked it. That is a 15-yard punt down to the 30-yard line. 15 yards. Or as Evil Dead would say, quality. The Vikings down by 5. They can take the lead here with a touchdown. 3:39 left. Plenty of time. They have all 3 of their timeouts. 4 wide. Foster under center. 1st and 10. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Phil Maffa tries to get outside, gets 3 yards. It's hard to run on this Bears defense. I think the Bears and the Ravens are the 2 hardest teams to run on. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun. 3:15 left. Foster drops back, throws, and it's caught. Thomas Merced out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 8 yards, and that'll be a Viking first down. Under 3 minutes left. Vikings down by 5, on the move. Foster under center. Foster drops back, throws, and threw it behind his receiver. Incomplete. He was looking for Merced. Use your horns and stab him. The horns on the helmet aren't real, just so you know. It's a big sticker. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Foster throws and caught by Lawson Underwood. He slides at the 50-yard line trying to make a cut. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. 2.5 minutes left. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 4 receivers wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Throws outside. Caught by Underwood. Turns upfield and gets to the 43. A gain of 7. As he's tackled out of bounds, that'll stop the clock with 2:13 left. First down Vikings at the Chicago 43-yard line. Lawson Underwood, the tight end. Vikings on the move. Trying to get the lead here late. 1st and 10 from the Chicago 43. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood. Down to the 36, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Boy, that fog. You can't even see the skyline anymore. 3rd and 3 from the 36-yard line. 4 wide. Foster looking. Foster throws and caught by Underwood at the 28. A gain of 7. Another Viking first down. Let me know if those headphones weren't. You can put them in your phone. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by John Mills. Out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 6. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is moving. 1:15. If I'm Chicago, I'm going to start taking a timeout here. I'm surprised they haven't. Vikings in the no huddle. Coming up on a minute left. 2nd and 4. Foster throws underneath. Caught by Underwood. Down to the 18-yard line. Why aren't the Vikings taking a timeout? 50 seconds. They have 3 of them. They're going to run out of time to take shots at the end zone. 45. Down to 33. 1st and 10 from the 18. Less than 30 seconds now. Foster in the shotgun. Boy, they're taking a lot of time. Foster looking. Foster he's going to take a sack. And the Vikings still don't take a timeout. What is going on? 2nd and 16 back at the 24-yard line. 12 seconds left. Now they finally take a timeout with 11 seconds. Boy, that was just peculiar. Now they have to take some shots at the end zone. Down by 5. It's like the bench forgot they had timeouts. Brain dead. 2nd and 16 from the 24-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws and caught down to the 10-yard line. And they take a timeout. A gain of 7. 8 seconds left. Well, they're a little bit closer. You figure 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone here. 3rd and 3 at the 10-yard line. Vikings have 1 timeout left. They spread out the receivers, 4 to one side. Foster in the shotgun, 3rd and 3, 8 seconds left. Foster looking. Foster throws to the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Minnesota. Rondé James in the back corner of the end zone with 4 seconds remaining. And the Vikings go up 18-17. I tell you what, they lucked out. Some bad clock management, but they lucked out. You want to talk about lucky? They had 2 receivers in the same area. Somebody ran the wrong route, and they still made it work. The Vikings go up 18-17. That quieted the crowd here in Chicago. And now Randy Lloyd, well, they'll go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Just 4 seconds left. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. 2-point try is good. They get it to Underwood. And now the Vikings lead it 20-17. Vikings score with 4 seconds left on the clock. And now Chicago, their only recourse here is to hope that the Vikings kick it short and they can return it for a touchdown. Of course, if I'm Minnesota, I'm kicking it deep. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the new kickoff rules. It's too easy to kick one out of the end zone. But if that's the way the rule is, it'd be foolish not to take advantage of it. So Lloyd will tee it up. The smart thing is to kick it through. It's a lot harder to score at the 30-yard line than a kickoff return. Spalding will kick. There's the kick. And that's returnable, but he's going to take a knee. 4 seconds left. The Bears have it. They need a miracle. They should make headphones of just the Viking horns. I'm sure they have them. I'm sure somebody makes them. All right, with 4 seconds left. Hail Mary time. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett. Looking. He's going to throw it. And it's intercepted by Jeremy Bell. And the Vikings are going to win it. Your final score, Minnesota 20, Chicago 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals Chiefs up next. We'll see you then.